Hey guys, June, what is it, 4th. Figured some of you guys haven't seen the progress of where we're at since it's kind of been summer out and we've been doing a lot of work. So here's a quick little video of how things are going. The first big thing is that to the left of our house over here, we had about 3/4 of an acre, maybe an acre cleared of forest and hills and whatever. Took all that extra dirt and filled it in to the front of the house where there was a big dip. So now the front of the yard is quite flat, which is nice. A lot of grading and stuff that had to be done. It took me a while, but that dirt came in handy because it was nice black dirt. So been trying to grow grass here over the last few weeks. It's coming in pretty good for the first year. It'll take a couple years for it to get nice and super thick, but I kind of put some rocks around these trees here in this electrical box. It'll be covered up, I think, by eventually shrubs and flowers and grass and tall grasses. But kind of did that. Over here we planted a couple plum trees. So they have already bloomed and they're starting to grow their fruit now. So that'd be cool. We'll have a few plums to eat here in late summer. What else? Cleared around this big cedar tree here to open up the yard a little bit more. Trying to grow grass back there as well. Yeah, back over there by those big rocks in the back, we're gonna be using those. I pulled those out with the tractor throughout the land, and we're gonna kind of, you can see there's kind of a hill berm back there. I'm gonna take those rocks to build a big retaining wall, and then we're gonna start building the cottage garden on the side there, which is basically things that you would use around the kitchen, you know, flowers, little bite-sized snacks, herbs, medicinal stuff. So that will go around the cottage garden. That's going to be probably a fall time start. Put some railroad ties on the side to kind of section off the grass, and then the gravel. Brought in some more gravel so I could expand the driveway, and then also have this kind of parking lot offshoot here for other cars. And sorry, there's mosquitoes there to get me, so I have to keep like swapping them off. So yeah, so I brought in more gravel and spread that out so I can have this kind of jet out here for other cars and stuff. So that's that. This is kind of a lookout. Hannah made a little sign to go on the house, or to go on the tree so that people can see our house number. But yeah, so this is kind of looking out back towards the road as you kind of drive in. Yeah, so all this used to be forest and woods and hill and big berms, and it was like a rainforest up in here. So we had people come in and clear it and knock down all the dirt, and so that we could start using it for more farming things and the orchard. So here we have the 6 more fruiting trees. This front one is a cherry, and the other 5, there's one back here, and then 4 more right there. So the 5 of those are apple trees. Just some wood here. We were able to pull out the chicken coop and get it out here, so the chickens are now able to come out and enjoy the outside now that it's off of the driveway, and that they're big enough to not go through the netting. So this has kind of been a fun thing. So every morning we come out here and we just let them out, and they love it. The pool, there's a little pool here that the geese love to go in, and see, there are the geese. They're the cute ones. So yeah, so we let them out. They come out and play and dig around, and the geese will come into this little pool over here. It's pretty fun. They're cute. And we turn the electric fence back on, and they just kind of go in if they want to go in, and play if they want to play outside, and scrounge around. There's some watermelon scraps, and sometimes they'll drink out of the water too. And so eating at some watermelon we had last night. Yeah, so those guys are kind of cool. The geese are the fun guys. Every day they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. They're only like maybe 2 months. But they've gotten so big already. They're already bigger than chickens. Chickens are about 3.5 months now, so 4 months, so they should start laying eggs in maybe another 5 weeks. Some of them will. So that's pretty fun. We have different kinds. This white kind is called a pearl white leghorn. These guys are, what are those? Buffs? Oh, I forget the name of them. These guys back here, these kind of darker ones with the orange head, those are called Americanos. Yeah. The chickens will drink out of the pool too. They have their own water inside that we made as well. You can see the backyard. Had to grade that out too, which took a while, and plant that. And we kept a bunch of these poplar trees and these oak trees here. Give us some shade, and string a hammock through. You can see we had it strapped there. The strap there where the hammock goes. But been watering the grass and trying to get that growing right now. So we took it down. Did some planting around the sides. We got some lilacs here on the side. We got some, what's that? That's a little lilac bush, so it's smaller. Yeah, so this is a propane. Now we're gonna eventually cover that up with, I think, long grasses or something. But let's see. Then one of the big things last few weeks has been getting this garden going. It's a 98 by 63 square foot garden. I have one more section that I need to finish up down there, but yeah, so been putting in this fence, and it's got a cute little toolbox right here for like gardening shears and gloves and stuff that are yeah, so inside here we got a lot of stuff going on. This will be one trellis kind of tunnel area that will have a bunch of pole beans, I think, on it, and cucumbers. Then there'll be another, I just have to buy more cattle panels. There'll be another kind of tunnel area here. There'll be another tunnel area here where all the kind of crawling things, cucumbers, some melons, pole beans, peas, that kind of stuff. So here we have all peppers. So I don't know, there's probably 40 pepper plants. Over here, 1, 2, 5 rows of strawberry plants. So we got quite a bit of those. There's another 50 strawberry plants. This is lettuces, some radishes, some kohlrabi. These are all grasses, or not grasses, carrots. These are a lot of sawing over back here. More carrots, onions coming up over here. In the back here, these mounds, we got these are watermelons. It was like, you can kind of see them coming up a little bit. Like right there and right there, these are mounds of watermelon plants. So we got, I don't know, there's like 10 watermelon plants. And then over here we got another 8 or 10 pumpkins. Those are pumpkins. Back here we got blueberry bushes. So we got 4, 5, 6 blueberry bushes, and then 2 over here. We have 2 gooseberry bushes, and the other side is kind of the same. It's kind of mirrored, just with different plants. So over here is like tomato alley, basically. All of these plants, I think there's like 50 or 60 of them are all tomato plants, all different kinds. Some that are long, some that are will grow 8 feet tall, some that are more bush-like. In between the tomato plants are onions, different kinds of onions, yellow, white, red. And then some rows, like this row and this row, have herbs growing. So that's that. Back here we have some more melons. These are different type of melons. We got cantaloupe and honeydews. Onions, carrots, more stuff in here. Yeah, and then over here we have, this whole section is all potatoes. So a bunch of different kind of potatoes. This is all cabbages, these heads right here. Like there's little Joelle's little garden. So we let her take a little section and she got to plant and dig up and do her own little stuff over there. So this is her little garden. She's got some strawberries and looks like some broccoli, some cabbage over there. She got some onions she planted, some tomatoes. So that'll be fun. Some pole beans are gonna grow up on these little scrap pieces of stuff we had laying around. Back here we got broccoli and cauliflower. More melons here. Yeah, and then that's a double fence I gotta finish building. So yeah, that's been fun. So if I go this way, this is kind of the back of the house. There's a little swing right here we have tied to these big cottonwood trees. Girls play back there. This kind of area just has a bunch of mulch right now. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do here. We might do a big polytunnel, like a big, what do they call that? A kind of greenhouse sort of thing. So you can do crops in the winter and seed starting, things like that. So this is looking back towards the house. Screened-in porch was a project that I did in the end of the winter. Wanted to get that up. It's kind of a septic mound. Grass is still trying to grow, so it's kind of looking back towards the other way. And then one other thing I want to show you is we got a big strawberry patch, or not strawberry, raspberry row going on here that we were able to get from some friends. So if you see here, we got this whole row. All of these are all ever-bearing raspberries. So I think all in all there's 92 plants, 92 raspberry bushes. So this is going to be hopefully it will be a big hedge of raspberry bushes. And they will bear fruit twice a year, so they'll bear fruit in the spring and then in the fall as well. So it'll be good for collecting and jamming and freezing, whatever we decide to do with it. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know some of you haven't seen the house lately, or haven't come out at all because of the COVID stuff, so hopefully this was helpful. Anyways, see you guys later. Bye.